Look around you, man. You can find inspiration. You can find discouragement. It all depends on you. Perception is everything. Some people just hear another song. Some people hear the greatest. A nigga used to have no chill. Nowadays I bump side A. Traffic going bumper to bumper, stuck on the highway.
Well, like I said before, we're all going to die someday physically. So whenever that is, I accept it. But if I can prevent it, like you said, poison, jail, this, well, all of those things have precursors. They have steps that go in front of that. Right. I don't eat what everybody cooks. I don't eat just everywhere or just anywhere. There's a certain way I dress when I go to eat, certain things I do when I'm about to eat, certain ways that I have to maneuver to even get food, for example. Do you see what I'm saying? There's all of these things you got to know, and don't pretend like you don't know. You know, the government does exist. Agents do exist. This stuff is very real. They slide people into kitchens. For real. Right. Stuff does happen. Right. And your discipline really, as we're taught, our righteousness will sustain us in the last day. That's what we're taught. Meaning, you have to be disciplined in a way where all the classic traps are not going to get you because you're not involved in the activities that lead into those traps, which is hard. It's hard. It's not an easy life, bro. It's not an easy thing. No, it's hard. It's difficult. But again, if it's your purpose, it's easy to you. You know, a boxer who just boxed, that's his deal. That's where his heaven is. A swimmer, that's where their heaven is. Whatever it is that you love doing, you do it well, effortlessly. You just get, you know, that deep feeling of accomplishment from doing it. That's your purpose. It's easy for you. Ain't nobody just come in and say, well, this gonna happen. To who? Sorry, bro, I'm not running around. Who DMs am I in? Let's be real with that. Right, I'm telling you right now.
Now you were accused of that. By,
yes.
Pharaoh, I believe.
I know a couple. I don't know where the original accusation came from. A woman from now 6 years ago. And it was someone who I only literally was. I think we were recording for 2 months. There was no any of that at all. That's why there's no evidence. That's why there's no proof. That's why nothing has come out to show anything at all. Even, you know, when I saw that, I wasn't shocked. I just said, dang, that one is kind of early. Now the FBI visited me. That was on time. I expected that. But this one, I was like, now that one is very early because it made no sense. So even to this point, your record and how we operate is what people want to refer to when certain things are brought up about you. Because if it don't stick, if it don't fit, it doesn't matter who says it. You can throw all kinds of accusations at certain people, but if it's like, sorry, bro, you could have said this, or this, we may have rocked with you or believed it, but I'm sorry, that's not him. Like, I'm sorry, that don't fit him. But appreciate it, but that doesn't fit. Right. So that accusation, it's really one of the most disgusting things you can accuse a black man of, particularly. But it's one of the most precise. That's why it's used.
Yeah. Right.
So when it came out, I said, oh, okay, cool. Still gotta go to work. Still, like that's just it.
Did you speak against it? Did you ignore it? Did you?
When it came out, no, I went directly head on and addressed it. When it came out, absolutely. I moved around some appointments to handle that one. I'm very serious. I said, oh, where? We're gonna meet up in the whole, oh yeah, yes, please, let's hash this out. Absolutely. Right. Because again, a clean heart cannot get hurt. If you are innocent of something, you're innocent. I said, no. Not only am I not going to run, no, don't worry about my schedule. I know you're busy. No. I'm not too busy to handle this.
Right.
No. Right. When and where I will show up, and I have the only proof that exists, which were text messages. I have them from 5 years ago.
Did it make you feel awkward?
Definitely. Because I have 7 blood sisters. I have aunties. Are you serious?
Right.
You know, they was ready to. All right, now we. I mean, it was. Oh man.
Yeah, like that one. You gonna go there?
Man, it was like what? And you know, and moms were still present. My mother was still physically present.
Right.
You know, but even she said, well, baby, this is the life you chose. You knew what to expect. I said, yes, ma'am. You know, so that gave me comfort because it's true. It comes with the territory. But awkward, man. I mean, if you want to give it that kind of a soft word,
yeah,
sure. I was just, to this day, I'm just like, wow. You have to be in a very deep, wicked state of mind to not just accuse a man of something, but to accuse him of that thing which we are taught, just so you know, is punishable by death.
Death. Correct.
You went that far. Okay. All right.
That seems to be the weapon of choice.
Yeah, it's the classic one.
Right.
But again, if it don't fit, you must quit. So stop playing games. Cut it out. Play games.
My question to you is, us as black people knowing who the enemy is, right? And knowing the different ways that they go about to try to take down black leaders in America. Yes. Do you think that the access that we have to information and seeing all of the negatives that happen against black people in America is the reason why we haven't seen prominent black leaders being assassinated or dying? It hasn't happened in a long time, but they do use other ways.
Character assassination.
Yeah, character assassination. But do you think that's one of the reasons, or do you have a reason of your own?
One, they have trouble finding out exactly who the real leaders are because there are so many people with microphones now. So one, all of a sudden, you're looked at as a leader because you have a microphone, you have a lot of subscribers on YouTube or this platform, that platform. Okay. Two, they know who the primary one is, especially for black people, which is Farrakhan. Bar none, doesn't matter who agrees or disagrees. They know exactly who that one is. If there's one, you got to choose the one with the belt. That's him. But they're looking at everybody else right now to see who potentially can be influential. And so they look at the social media influencers now. That's why they call them influencers. Even with how social media was constructed, the way they constructed it by giving you followers.
Followers.
Psychology is one of the largest areas when it comes to who they pay in the U.S. government. Psychologists, because they study the psyche of the people. So you think you are somebody because you have followers. You don't have no followers. You have people who admire you, maybe, but you're followers, meaning they are going to do what you do. They're going to listen to your instruction. They're going to go behind you and take your steps. Most people are not willing to do what they see others doing, who they admire, right? So I just want to clear that up real quick, but that's the game. They gave you followers because now it will blur the lines around who really is a leader and who is not. So I noticed that and I said, well, no, they have to character assassinate because they no longer have to really physically assassinate because they've already destroyed the mindset of the people. It's real simple. Right. You go after a person's mind, then you saturate the neighborhoods with different chemicals in the food, chemicals in the water, chemicals in the air. Then, of course, you introduce certain drugs to the community. You toss in some alcohol, you spice that up, mix it all around, diseases, all of this kind of stuff. At a certain point, the people overall are in a position where, good, we got high blood pressure, we got diabetes, we got these different cancers. Good. We're letting them take themselves out in a way where they accept it. They're killing themselves slowly. Good. We don't have to worry about an insurrection or someone rising up. We don't have to worry about that because a lot of you are not even in control of your own eating habits. Right. You ain't disciplined enough to come against me. Nigga, you can't stop eating a burger. That's how this enemy works. Yeah. He looking at you, rah. Right. Hey, y'all wanna go to KFC real quick? He like, I got that nigga. Good show. Go ahead and get that chicken. Right. Yeah, no, serious. Right. And we don't pay attention to that. That's why I get sick and tired of hearing people when they talking so much saying, I'm the one, I'm the this, I'm the. It's like, brother, y'all don't study no history. You ain't nothing. We have not built like those of our ancestors who came before us have built at a time where they had less technology, less access to things, and they did more. So we don't need to be running around here with this little badge because we got a few numbers on his networks that he gave you.
They can be taken away.
They can be taken away like this. I've watched it happen multiple times. So to a degree, how free are you really? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Don't overestimate yourself when you're on this enemy's platforms and think you something now. Get up and speak out against him and watch exactly how quick that water dry up. That's my point. So the physical assassination doesn't necessarily need to happen because they've already taken us out in those other areas. Gotcha. But they're still watching.
Yeah.
They're still very watchful. Always know your enemy's watching. We refer to him in Farrakhan first to him as the universal snooper. But he's still Satan, bro. He's still the devil. But he in here right now. How many of us got our smartphones on us? Boom.
Right.
Just watch.
Okay, come on now.
Everything.
He watching you. What you watch?
He's taking pictures every 5 seconds.
Oh,
right?
come on, man.
Y'all ever seen that movie? They Clone Tyrone.
Oh yeah, of
With Jamie
course.
Foxx?
Yeah.
Of course.
Perfect example of what you're speaking
Dope.
on.
That's a
perfect
that was a
example.
great documentary.
Yeah.
That's a great documentary.
Documentary.
Documentary. Break it down.
Come on, man.
Let's hope the uprising
Break it down.
happens, though.
Break it down.
A nigga used to have no chill. Nowadays I bump side A. Traffic going bumper to bumper, stuck on the highway. Takes so long to get from Monday to Friday. Then you wake up on Sunday like it was just Friday. Crime pays an iron cage, had to find ways. I wasn't trying to slave a 9 to 5 till my dying days.